Hey, so what do you think is the most important thing you should be doing while talking to your prospects in one-on-one conversations, whether it's a chat or a Zoom call or a phone? And if you're thinking that it's talking, no, it's not the case. And I'll tell you what in this video, so stick around, and I hope you are having a great weekend. I myself, hi Mark, nice to see you, thanks for hopping on. So I'm feeling a little sick, not feeling very well, but still wanted to, I had this, I've been doing training all day long, almost because of that, which is the perfect thing that I'm doing when I'm sick, letting myself relax a little bit. That's my way to relax. So I was thinking about something and I want to share it with you. It's not the first time I'm talking about these things, but kind of a different angle or more detail. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE now, and I'm dedicated to educating network marketers how to turn from desperate and struggling prospectors to confident and proud marketers and build your business without doing dodgy things like chasing people, stalking people, trying to convince them, feeling awkward about it, and but you're only doing it because you don't know any different, and it's not your fault. That's the way we are taught. Most of us are taught in this industry, unfortunately, still, but I'm talking about different things. And by the way, before I forget, if you want a free video that I have on 3-step formula how to recruit new team members without having to prospect, chase, and feel awkward, grab it at viesnow.com/3steps. And now back to the topic. I want to talk about something really important. What we all should be doing while talking to our prospects, but only few of us are actually doing it or even realizing that they are not doing it, and it causes major issues, and they lose on a lot of things, miss out on a lot of things, because when they are talking, as we say, to their prospects, they are actually talking. They are talking most of the time. They are flooding their prospects with a lot of details, a lot of information, a lot of things about, what they want, trying to sell, and so on, instead of listening. And it's very simple, but very important. So the rule of thumb is, that I heard at some point, is that about 70% of the time you should be listening. And sure, you need to kind of lead the prospect to giving you the information that you need for yourself, but you should be listening, asking those leading questions and listening, letting them talk. And that is gonna give you at least two benefits. The first benefit is you're gonna gather useful information that will inform you whether you can help them, whether you can solve their problems, whether they want to be helped, and so on, and how you can help them. And the other thing is that they will appreciate you, and you will make a connection, and you will come across as more attractive. And I heard a story at some point about some famous marketer who was traveling, and he had to stay overnight in some motel somewhere, and he went to the bar, and some man started talking to him and telling about how his truck broke, and whatever was happening to him that day. And this marketer wasn't saying much at all, but at the end of the conversation, when they were going to their rooms for the night, the truck driver was told him that he was the most interesting person he's ever met. And which is funny, right? Because this marketer wasn't saying anything, almost nothing. And but by doing that, he came across as one of the most interesting people the truck driver had met, which is interesting. So everyone is thinking about what they need, so your prospect is no different. You have your needs and your prospect has needs, and your goal is to discover those needs and to offer a solution to their problem. So the best kind of framework for doing it is kind of help them describe where they are at, their current situation, and where they want to be, and ask leading questions. Obviously, asking questions is another topic. There are specific questions, but you can start doing it that by yourself, just trying to find out where they are at, what complaints they have, what pains they have, what they want to, problems, and what they want to solve, and where they want to be. And it's best if you kind of get them to tell it in a more specific way, maybe, where they want to be in half a year, or where they want to be in, how they see their life in a year, for them to kind of start digging deeper, giving you more information rather than that surface information. Like, if they tell you, say, okay, they want to leave their job, you can say, and why? What's the reason you want to leave your job? What would that mean to you? And they might say, because I want to spend more time with my family. And then you can again ask, why is that important to you? And they might go like, well, because I don't want to miss my children's events in school, and so on and so on and so on. Let them give you as specific information as possible. So ask these leading questions and let them talk, and you listen actively, or it can also be called deep listening or active listening, and just listen. And what I mean by active listening, every now and then you kind of repeat what they said, you take notes and you kind of repeat, okay, so I understand that you want to spend more time with your family so you don't have to miss the events of, in the school and so on. And why do you think it's important to you, or what would that mean to your children, for example, So that will give them confidence in you, that will help them trust you, that will help them connect with you. And sometimes if they are the right prospect, they will be enrolling automatically. And I was just watching a training that was kind of called along the lines of having 90% enrollment rate. How would you like to have to achieve that? So it'd be great, right? So listening, active listening, and taking your prospect through this journey with the leading questions, from where they are at now, what problems they have, to where they want to be in a specific amount of time, is a big part of it, if not the biggest. Obviously, you pre-qualifying your prospects contributes to this high conversion rate, but being able to listen and being able to identify what they need and being able to connect with them through listening is very important. So I hope you remember, next time you meet with your prospect, either you meet them on Zoom with them on Zoom, or talk on even in a written form, let's say in a messenger, the same thing applies. So I hope you will remember to do this. So make it about them, really, by listening to them more. So I hope you got value out of this video, and if you liked it, grab my free video at viesnell.com/3 steps to learn how to recruit new team members without having to prospect, without having to chase, without feeling awkward. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Mark. I hope you're having a good Sunday. It's morning for you, not that early morning, I believe. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.